We're going to talk today about all the different variations of cars that you can get that specific engine in. The Series 2 L67 3.8 liter V6 made by General Motors. Before we get to all the cars, I did mention supercharger. So the car is more powerful than its 3800 NA variant by a pretty decent margin. The NA 3800 Series 2 specifically had 205 horsepower and made 230 foot-pounds of torque. Now, the L67 and the supercharged version of that engine made 240 horsepower and 280 foot-pounds of torque, which would move big cars like the Monte Carlos and the Buicks from 0 to 60 in anywhere from about 6 to 7.5 seconds, depending on which one you got. So we're going to kick this thing off with Buick. And I wanted to do this because if you want the ultimate car that nobody expects to be quick, get a Regal GS, which is the one above, or a Buick Park Avenue Ultra, the big behemoth below. The Regal GS was made from 97 to 04, the Park Avenue Ultra from 97 to 2005. And these cars will actually surprise you if you're not ready for it at a stoplight. You thought there were only two, but there were three Buicks with the L67 engine, and the Buick Riviera from 95 to 99 was the third one. And now to the Chevrolets. So there wasn't very many of these at all. I am shocked by this. And whenever I looked it up, I remembered, I was like, no, they didn't put that engine in any of the Chevrolets, really. So in 04 and 05 were the only 2 years you could get the L67 engine in the Impala SS like I have shown above. And the 04 and 05 Monte Carlo SS were the only Chevrolets that had that L67 engine, which just floored me. And whenever I thought about it, I was like, that's right. They only did that for 2 years and they went to the 5.3 liter V8. All right, now for the sentimental favorite, Pontiac. So you could get the L67 in the GTP Grand Prix from 97 to 2003, and man, these were just cool cars. I still remember whenever the magazines and the commercials came out for the GTP a long time ago, and it just had me pumped up for these cars. I've wanted one forever. Lastly, we're going to talk about the Bonneville SSEI, and you can get the L67 Series 2 in that car from 1996 all the way up until 2003. And this is my sentimental favorite because I had an 03 Bonneville, and then one of my best friend's parents had a 96. It was green that I still remember going to Walmart in as a kid, not to help shop or do anything useful. We would just go to the car magazine aisle and start reading the entire time she was shopping, and then come home with Auto Trader. Now that you've seen all the flavors of these cars, where do you find them? The answer is easy. Everywhere. Facebook Marketplace, Auto Tempest, Auto Trader, they're all over the place. Just keep in mind, these were last manufactured 20 years ago. So finding a good version, you're going to expect to pay about $6,000 and above. That good deal is probably too good to be true, and I would stay away from it because a lot of these have fallen into the wrong hands and they've gotten tore up over the years. So now that you got the info, go out, find you an L67 powered car, enjoy those supercharger noises, and just have a good time with it. These things are a lot of fun.